So some two recalcitrant South African brothers have caused a massive stir on the internet by posting certain sensitive content on the internet. Now, this wouldn't have been any big news, but it has become a trending news because these two brothers we are talking about are Soko Pimpin brothers. When I say Soko Pimpin, you know what Soko Pimpin are. They are move through brothers. They came all the way from their country, South Africa, to our soil, Ghana, our motherland, to come and disrespect us by taking certain pictures, certain sensitive pictures at certain locations in this country. And then once they were done, they left. And when they left, they posted these shots. And now that they are gone, people are looking for some judge as if to say he's the one who invited them into this country to come and disrespect us just like that and go. Don't go anywhere. I have the full gist for you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this channel. I go by the name of Tampa Maverick. This is New Tryb Studios. Please subscribe, like, share, and do all the necessary things. Now let's dive into the story. Let me not talk much. So these two South African brothers we are talking about, their names are LUE and RUE. I don't know who's the LUE and I don't know who's the RUE, but I know that one is LUE and one is RUE. These people came all the way from South Africa to this country to come and disrespect us. What did they do? These brothers are Soko Pimpin brothers, and I know for sure that this action of theirs is to promote LGBTQ plus, QWV, what have you, because they came all the way from their country to our country to come and do photo shoots. And these photo shoots that they came to do, they did these photo shoots at certain vantage points. First of all, they went to the Independence Act, the Independence Square, and they took numerous photos over there. In some of the photos, they were brandishing the Ghana flag. Just say freedom and justice, freedom for all LGBTQ plus individuals, freedom for everyone. From there, they moved to the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park. Just say freedom for them. And then from there, they moved to the Bree Gardens. Just after the freedom, they will go and chill small. Can you imagine? These people have to be dealt with. Now, there are countries in the world that support same-sex marriage, but Ghana is not one of them. When you come to Ghana, all the religions we have in Ghana here don't support same-sex marriage or same-sex relationship. Christianity, Islamic religion, African traditional religion, and any other religion, if there are other religions that I've not mentioned. But I know of 3 religions. And none of these religions support same-sex marriage. And these people were brave enough to fly from their country to this country to come and do this. Just look at the photos. Very disrespectful photos. You can't go to United Arab Emirates and go and do this. You can't go to Saudi Arabia and do this. These people have to be dealt with. And I believe they are not doing this on their own. Because no matter how brave you are, you can't take a bold move like this on your own. I believe they have spiritual they have physical and spiritual backing, because they can't do this on their own. Now let's read some of the captions of the posts that they made on Instagram. All we are here to do is #show Ghana love with the LGBTQ flag. Look at that. Never in our lives did we think we'd find ourselves in Ghana doing something so simple and yet so defiant. They know that what they are doing is wrong. They know what they are doing is wrong, but because of the spiritual and physical backing that they have, they still decided to do it. A few months ago, we came across an article about the Ghanaian government's attempt to pass an anti-LGBTQ plus bill. If passed, the bill would mean up to 3 years in prison for being queer and 5 for supporting someone who is coming out. So they know what is going on in Ghana here, yet still they have come to push that agenda. And a lot of people will support them because we have those individuals here in Ghana who are hiding. Now, coming out was already hard. You hear? Some of our own family members struggle to accept us, but imagine waking up and realizing that just being who you are could land you in prison, not because you've harmed anyone, but because of who you love. That would be the reality of queer Ghanaians. That's why we are here to meet hate with love and stand in solidarity with queer Ghanaians through the #Show Ghana Love campaign. We are confronting the erasure and criminalization of queer people by love bombing Ghana's iconic landmarks of freedom, showing that until queer people are free, no one truly is. with this emoji, the Ghana flag and the LGBTQ flag. Look at this. They are just pushing the LGBTQ plus agenda, and they have full support. I know there are huge powers that are supporting them. That's why they are brave enough to do this. You can fly from your country to a country that doesn't want anything to do with same-sex marriage or same-sex relationship to do this. Nanka train one day, boy, after taking the shots, just wait for one day in the same country. If you think you have big powers and huge powers behind you, backing, spiritual backing and physical backing, Nanka wait for one day, just one day after taking the shot. But they flew out of the country the same day they came. They came today and they flew out today, and then they posted the pictures after they left Bakusuru. Now from here, they went to Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park. Let's read the caption for that one too. So over there, they were like, Kwame Nkrumah stood here and declared a nation free today. We stood here and declared ourselves free too. Look at this. Such disrespect, such impudence. Free to be loud, queer, African, bold, and drenched in the Renaissance energy. Let love heal us all, because the revolution didn't end in 1957. It lives in every beautiful act of defiance, in every unapologetic expression of self. We didn't come to ask for space. We came to claim it. Look at this. They are brave enough to do this. And then from here, they went to Abri Gardens. Let's read the caption for that one too. Thank you for the shares, comments, and love on the Black Star Square post. You see, those hiding, they are liking and sharing and commenting. Every bit of awareness matters. This bill will threaten the safety and freedom of Ghana's queer community. We know not everyone can laugh out loud like this. We are doing this for those who can't, for those who had to leave, and for those still hiding. We are not activists. We are just in love. How can you tell me this story? How can a fellow man love? How can a man love his fellow man? You know, Christ taught us to love. Christ teaches us to love one another like we love ourselves. So it is okay for you to love a brother man. But this love, not sexual love. You can't sexually love, as a man, you can't sexually love another man. Even a he-goat wouldn't love another he-goat. And sometimes that's enough to start a revolution. I think, see, we really have to deal with these people, because you can't fly from your country to another country to go and push an agenda that the country doesn't want anything to do with. Now, after all this happened, people have been talking about it, sharing opinions left, right, center. And what really hurts me is how people are tagging Sam George. I mean, it's okay to tag Sam George for him to know that something like this is going on in the country. But I don't like how people are tagging Sam George. They are tagging him as if to say he's the one who invited these people to come into our country and come and disrespect us like this. People are sharing comments. Why? Because they said, when MPP was in power, Sam George didn't let them have ears to listen to good music. They didn't let them have eyes to look at good things. He was always on their necks. Sign the LGBTQ plus bill. Sign it to Tom. Sign it to Tom. Every day he was on their necks. Sign it, sign it, sign it, sign it, sign it. But right now that his power is right now that his government is in power, it's like he has slept. He doesn't care about the LGBTQ class bill again. He doesn't care about it again. To the extent that two recalcitrant individuals from South Africa have come into our country to come and disrespect us right under the nose of Kwame Nkrumah. So they are tagging him just like that. Now, at the time of the incidents, Sam George was in Ho, for a certain program and all that. So once he came back, he also replied. He made a post on X to reply the things people are saying. And let's read that. I have just returned from Accra to Ho in the Volta region, where I attended the climax of our successful hashtag Girls in ICT program. I have seen numerous tags and posts about the abhorrent disrespect of our culture and values by two useless individuals. The disrespect of our national symbols is despicable to say the least. However, I am shocked to see apologists of the NPP calling on me and demanding action. What a shameless lot. We are where we are today without a strict legislation on these bills because former President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo failed and blatantly refused to sign the Family Values Bill into law after Parliament of Ghana and the courts had cleared the bill. You defended the immoral stance of President Akufo-Addo then, and today you want to pontificate. How dare you? Na kyerɛ sɛ aha ne yɛ Pontius Pilate brɔfo na ɔde egu mu wɔ ha no. I have, along with my colleagues in Parliament, resubmitted the Family Values Bill. It has gotten Mr. Speaker's approval and should be laid for first reading any moment soon. The values, morals, and innocence of our children must be protected. I would demand that President John Dramani Mahama sign the bill when we get it past the game. My position has not changed, but I despise hypocrites. Law enforcement must identify the two miscreants in the viral photos and apply the full rigors of existing laws on them. That's all. Law enforcement must identify the two miscreants in the viral photos and apply the full rigors of the existing laws on them for God and country. The Jata emoji, then the Ghana flag emoji. So this is what Sam George has said concerning this viral photos. This hey, they are brave enough to fly. I said they should go to the UAE, they should go to Saudi Arabia, they should go to Qatar and go and do this over there and see if they will come back and come and tell their story. Two fine gentlemen. Two fine gentlemen. LUE and RUE. LUE and RUE. So this is why two recalcitrant individuals from South Africa, this is why they are trending in Ghana here, and this is why Sam George is also trending. Sam George didn't invite them. Sam George didn't invite them. People are just tagging him because they are saying that right now he's sleeping. He's no longer pushing the LGBTQ plus agenda to the extent that two people have been able to fly from their country to this country to come and do this. This is why the LGBTQ plus people are trending, and this is why Sam George is trending. I go by the name Atankpa Maverick. This is New Tryb Studios. I'll come at you another time with another interesting gist. I'm out.